So fabric placement is one thing I'm sure every fashion designer would love to know. So if it's something you're interested in, please watch to the end and don't forget to share the video. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. It's nice having you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the likes and for the shares. Thank you so much. So the one thing that we need to know when it comes to fabric placement is that we need a lot of pins. We need lots and lots and lots of pins because you have to secure your fabric every step of the way. So another thing is that you need to have a mannequin or you need your client to put it on just for a perfect fit. So it's going to be easier when you secure the pins. You are very sure that no part is gaping, no part is pleated or whatever. So all you need to do is you have to secure all the most important parts. So now the first thing I'm doing here is to create the V-neck illusion. Obviously we see that there is a skein net base behind. Please ignore the white thing you're seeing there. It's just a bra foam just to fill up the bust size, because the bust size of this cloth is not the same bust size as the mannequin that is on. So I just put in the bra foam. So that's what you have to do, because the client I'm making this for is not close by for me to do this whole fabric placement thing on her body. So that's the reason I just have to fill up everywhere. So now you have to secure the most important part of this cloth. That's the most important thing. Just secure every necessary part, all the angles, all the curves, secure everything using your pins. So now the under bust area around the bust, I had pinned that place round. So at the bust area, every excess you have there, you just pleat it like you're forming a bust dart. So let me move it a little bit. Can you see that this is the excess we have? You might trim it out if you want to, or you just pleat it like that. You just impute a bust dart there. So if you want to trim that off, if you don't like that look that it's giving, you can just cut it out and use beadwork to cover any form of rough look that you feel like you might have there. So you use pins to secure every part of the cloth, the armhole area, every single thing. So I'll just continue pinning and pinning and pinning till I achieve my desired look. Another important part of fabric placement is the fact that you have to hand stitch when we are done. If you do not enjoy hand stitching, please, this is the part where you have to learn how to enjoy hand stitching, because a couple of designers, I've seen some videos online where some people use gum to secure their fabric. I really would not advise you to do that, because at the long run, after washing the cloth over and over different occasion, it would fall off with time. It will fall off with time. But hand stitching will give you a long lasting effect. It will never have any reason to pull off if you hand stitch it. So all you just have to do is just keep pinning and pinning and pinning. Please, if you're just coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe. I post sewing tutorials, very helpful tutorials. Please do well to subscribe. If you've enjoyed watching this video this far, please share, drop a comment. If there's anything you want me to do a video on, please drop a comment. I'll see it in the comment section and I'll work towards it. Thank you so much for the support. So I'll bring it closer so that we can see. when I was doing the neck part, I folded it a little bit. So if you're not doing any form of hand beading or whatever to your clothes, you might just have to fold it so that it will have a very neat look. But I'll be doing some beaded work to the upper part of this dress. So I would necessarily not need to fold it, but just to give it a very fine, neat look, I just usually advise you to fold it in before you start hand stitching. I'm doing it as close range so that we can see. So all these places will be covered with beads and everything, and around the bust area too. So now we are moving to the hand stitching part. So I will not be able to film every part of the hand stitching part so I don't bore you, but you hand stitch using invisible thread and a very, very tiny needle. If you have a curved needle, it's easier, but I do not have a curved needle that is this tiny. My curved needle is a little big, and due to the fact that there are beads and sequins on this cloth, it will not really be so easy. So this is how you just do it. Every part that you have used your needle to secure, your pin to secure rather, you just hand stitch it. You will sew it round every single part. So that's where the work comes in. It's easier to place the fabric on top, but securing the fabric down, look at it at very close range. Can you see the invisible thread showing a little bit there? So that is how far gone I have done. Or you just have to just keep hand stitching and hand stitching and hand stitching and hand stitching. So this is the final look after over 100 hours of hand stitching, but I usually love the outcome. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.